This is our HIIT class today. Let's go ahead and get started with a jog. Let me reset our timer here. Nice little jog. If you're tracking your workout, go ahead and set your devices. No equipment is needed for today. Now, there are some options that I'll throw out there in certain moves where you can add a set of heavy weights if you'd like. You can do everything with just your body weight. I'll be doing everything with just my body weight, so feel free to use your body weight or grab that set of heavy weights if you'd like. Go ahead and take it out to a jumping jack. We have 8 rounds. In each round, we have 30 seconds of cardio and we have 30 seconds of plyo, strength training to keep that heart rate up. Go ahead and take it to alternating opposite hand, opposite foot. So we'll do cardio and then plyo. Those 2 moves, do them 2 times through before moving on to the next one. You have 8 rounds of that, no breather. So go at your pace. At the very end of those 16 moves, you'll get a 60-second breather, and we're going to do it all over again. You have a fun 4-minute burnout. Go ahead and give me an open the hip over to a side lunge, keeping your chin and chest lifted, pressing your hips back. Keeping it going. Let's do 1 more on each side. And then come on down to a low wide squat. Feet are wider than your hips, toes slightly turned out. Bend your knees down, arms are out to a T. Reach down, tapping towards the opposite inside foot, calf, knee, thigh. Reach for whatever you can today. So again, 30 seconds of just cardio, 30 seconds of plyo. There will be some active movement there. All right, on your next one, hold the shoulders stacked over your hips, arms forward, windmill motion, chest is lifted. Go ahead and reverse that direction. Stay low in your squat, hinge forward at your waist. Give yourself a nice big hug and then squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Come on down to a round lunge, right knee down, untuck your right toes, pressing forward into your left knee, opening up your right hip, chin and chest stays lifted here. Draw your hips back as you straighten that front left leg, point, flex, or circle out that ankle. Hold the left toes flexed, hinge forward, framing your left foot, may bring your nose towards your knee, heart towards your thigh. Gently come up on your next exhale, switching sides, left knee down. Take a big step forward with your right foot, pressing into your right knee, allowing your left hip to open up. Chin and chest stays nice and lifted. Draw your hips back as you straighten that front right leg, point, flex, circle out that right ankle. Hold the right toes flexed, hinge forward. Framing your right foot, may bring the crown of your head towards your toes. Feeling that stretch along the back side of your right leg. Come on up to standing. Roll your shoulders back. Roll them forward. Shake out anything else that you may need to do so before our first round of cardio here. We're starting with jumping jacks in 5. That's 2 and 1. Jumping jacks. You can do regular jumping jacks. You can do pencil jacks, arms overhead. You can do seal jacks, arms out. Do what you can. All right, our plyo, we're gonna come down to a high plank. We're gonna pike up and tap the opposite ankle. If you're standing, you're drawing that foot up. You're tapping your opposite hand to opposite toe. That's it, you've got 3 options to grab a set of heavy weights in your hands. All right, high plank, pike up, tap the opposite ankle. If you're standing, kicking that leg forward, reaching for your opposite foot. Keep that core engaged, alternate between high plank and piking those hips up using your lower abs. We're back to those jacks in less than 10. You've got this. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, set 2. Jumping jacks. And then we're back to that same plyo move, either on the floor, high plank to pike up, tapping your opposite foot. If you're standing, your feet are hip width apart and parallel. You're raising that leg, tapping towards the opposite toe. If you're reaching for your knee, you got 7. That's it. Last 3, 2, and 1. High plank or standing, opposite hand to foot. Keep it going. Core is engaged. That's it. You got 20 seconds here. Your next cardio is 2 lateral shuffles to a floor tap. Keep it going. High plank, pike up, opposite ankle tap or standing opposite hand to foot. You got 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. 2 lateral shuffles, tap the floor. 2 lateral shuffles, tap the floor. Use what space you have. Maybe just doing 1 shuffle, that's perfectly fine. All right, your plyo here, you're gonna be on your back. We have bicycle crunches. If you prefer to be standing, bring your opposite elbow to opposite knee. Keep it going. All right, bicycle crunches on the floor or standing bicycles, opposite elbow, opposite knee, crunching down. Keep it going. If you're on your back, your lower back is pressed into the floor. The lower your leg is, the more challenging it is for your core. You can also lift that leg up towards the ceiling. If you're standing, ground through your foot. Slow and controlled. All right, give me those 2 shuffles, floor tap. This is round 2. We're back to those bicycles next. Standing or on the floor. Keep it going. Keep your chest lifted as you reach for that floor. That's it. You got 7. Bicycles coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Standing or on your back. Slow and controlled. You want to reach your elbow down towards your hip, your knee up towards your opposite shoulder, whether you're standing or you're on the floor. You are more than 15 seconds through your next cardio. We have heel shuffle kicks and 5. So back to standing if you're on the floor. And 2, and 1. Come on up. All right, we're going to shuffle those feet. Lean your body back. Just a little shuffle of the feet. Keeping that heart rate up. You've got this. Your plyo with this one are dead bugs. So on your back, you can also just be standing. Arms are out, Frankenstein arms, and drawing your foot up. So dead bugs on the floor if you want to stay standing. Leg raise alternating. Arms are out like Frankenstein arms. You can also draw the same arm, same leg. If you're on your back, you're in that reverse table. Opposite arm, opposite leg extends. Draw it back together. Your neck is flat on the floor. You can also tuck your chin to your chest, lifting your neck off the floor. All right, heel shuffle kicks in 2, and 1. Come on up. This is round 2. You've got it. Keep it going. My headband keeps wanting to fall off. I'm doing a hair mask, so I don't want the product to come down into my eyes. All right, keep it going. Little heel kicks, shuffling side to side. Dead bugs, Frankenstein arms, alternating single leg kick or on the floor. All right, let's get to it. Standing dead bugs are on your back. Your next cardio is standing, and you have butt kicks. You can make it as fast as you like or slow it down as much as you like. You're halfway through this one. Keep it going. Lower back is pressed into that floor. You got 7. That's 5, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Give me those butt kicks. Drawing your heel towards the same glute. Chest is lifted. That's it. 10 seconds down. All right, your plyo with this one is a hip width squat to an alternating side leg raise lower. So you're gonna come to that squat. You're gonna come to standing. You're gonna bring out that side, come back to squat, drop to the other side. All right, feet are hip width apart and parallel. Give me that squat, leg raise, squat, leg raise. All right. This is halfway. So this is half the moves. You've got it. We're back to those butt kickers and 12. Really pinching that outer hip here. Core is lifted. That's 3, 2, and 1. Right back to those butt kickers. You can slow it down, drawing that heel in towards your glute. You can pick up that pace, jog it out, landing soft in the balls of your feet. Now, your knees are going to stay bent. Avoid locking out your knees. Not even sure how you'd manage to do that in this position, but keep the knees nice and soft. We have a squat to alternating single leg side raise lower. All right, right back into it. Side raise, squat, side raise. All right, your next cardio after this is in and out fast feet. Everyone doing okay? Take any breathers that you need to. We're gonna do this whole entire round of 8 moves, 8 sets of moves. One more time after we finish. In and out fast feet, and 3, 2. All right, give me those in and out fast feet. Again, your knees are bent. You're drawing your feet out, out, in. Maybe pick up that pace. Keep it going. That's it. Still going. All right. We're going to find our wide second plie, so a wide stance. Elbows are wide, and we're going to draw that same elbow to the same knee. Option here, you can hold those heels down, or you can lift the heel as you draw that elbow down. Now as you crunch that oblique, drawing the same elbow to the same knee, I want you to keep that top shoulder stacked directly on the bottom. So avoid rolling forwards and backwards. In and out fast feet, and 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. In and out fast feet. You've got this. Keep it going. You are 10 seconds in. We're back to that wide second plie. Elbows wide, and then elbow to knee. Come up. Option to lift that heel as you lower the same elbow towards the knee. Maybe pick up the pace. You got 7. Very nice. That's 3, 2, and 1. Come down that low squat. Elbows wide. Same elbow, same knee. Reset. Maybe lifting that heel up. So as you come down, make sure that top elbow is stacked directly over your bottom. Make sure your knees are tracking out over your toes. Your knees are nice and wide. Your knees aren't coming inward to a knock knee position. You got 5. Your next cardio are skaters. All right, finish up where you're at. Give me those skaters, side to side. Kick that opposite leg back. This is a nice stretch here as you kick that leg back. Open up that hip flexor. You've got it. Maybe reach for the floor. Opposite hand towards the opposite foot. You can also keep your chest upright and just working that lower body. Your plyo here is a reverse lunge. Elbows wide behind your head. Alternating right to left. All right, just stepping it back. Chest is lifted. If you would like, you can bring those hands down. You can clap them underneath the front knee. Your back knee does not have to tap the floor. If it is, make sure it's a very delicate tap. Skaters in less than 10. Elbows wide, or add that clap under your front knee. You've got 2 and 1. All right, back to those skaters. Side to side. All right. You've got this. Stay with it. Get that heart rate back up. Deep inhales, deep exhales may pick up the pace. You're more than halfway there. Alternating reverse lunge. Option to keep your elbows wide behind your head. Option to bring the hands under and clap over that front thigh in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Give me those reverse lunges. Your next set of cardio are going to be mountain climbers. Option to stay standing. Whoop. Don't kick the door or the wall behind you like I just did. So mountain climbers next. You can be in a high plank. You can be in a tabletop. You can be leaned diagonally against the wall, hands on the wall. You can also do it from standing. Draw your knees to the same chest. All right. Option 1, high knees. Option 2, you can step it, you can run it out. Option 3, tabletop. Option 4, come into that high plank. All right. Your plyo here is elbows wide behind. We're going to come back to standing. We have a right single leg good morning to a curtsy. So just that right leg is moving. All right, elbows are wide. Right leg staggers back. Come down. Draw just your body weight. Come to that curtsy. Right foot steps back. Bring it down. Come up, give me that curtsy. So just that right leg is moving. Keep the knees bent. That left knee is not as bent as the back right leg. We're back to those mountain climbers, high knees. And 3, 2, and 1. Draw those knees up towards the chest. Running, marching it out, standing. Maybe get that fast pace going. You can use that wall if you like. Run it out. You can also come into that tabletop or high plank. We're going to work that left leg next. Single leg deadlift. Good morning. To a curtsy and 2 and 1. Left leg staggers back. Give me that good morning deadlift. Give me that curtsy. Keep it going. Now, you can always add weights here if you'd like. You can keep just your body weight. You just want to keep your body moving. We have 3 lateral high knees to a stick. And 5. All right. This is the last bit of cardio. Of course, we're going to do this one more time after this. But you have a 60-second breather coming up in less than 2 minutes. Yes, you can. All right, your plyo here is a wide arm push-up. You can do a chest press with the leg raised and lower. You can use the wall if you'd like, tabletop, high plank, or knees down. Wide arm push-up. If your knees are down, I want your knees just above your knee, that top fleshy part on the floor. If you're in that tabletop, your knees are under your hips. Your elbows are coming directly out from your shoulders. If you're on your back, you have that wide arm chest press. Arms are at the 45, not directly out from your shoulders, pressing up, knuckles up towards the ceiling. All right, come on up. 3 lateral high knees to a stick. Keep it going. That's it. Less than 60 seconds. And 60-second breather is all yours. And then the fun continues. Keep it going. You got 10 seconds. Next up, we have narrow push-ups. So your elbows are going to stay close in towards your body. And you're just going to press out. Tricep push-up. Again, you can be from a tabletop position with your elbows in towards your body. Keep them tucked in. You can also work with your knees pressed back. Again, that fleshy part just above your kneecap is pressed into the floor. You can also work, press up against the wall. All right, catch your breath. Step it side to side. Keep those feet moving. Don't stay stagnant. All right. Just step it side to side. You still got 30 seconds. Now, we're doing that whole entire round. Once more through. So each move, you're doing it 4 times total throughout the entire class. Everyone still feeling okay? Just stepping it side to side. All right, we're back to those jacks. Again, jack of choice, pencil jacks, arms up. Regular jumping jacks, arms out and open. Seal jack, arms out to a T. You can step or hop. Join me in 3, 2, and 1. All right, jumping jacks. So your plyo here is that high plank, pressing your hips up, using your abs to tap your opposite hand towards your opposite ankle, shin, knee. You can also stay standing and draw that opposite hand to opposite foot. You got 10 seconds here and your jumping jacks. I almost said planks. Your jumping jacks. For 2 and 1. High plank or staying opposite hand to foot. Take your time. Pace yourself. You can also work from a high plank, pressing your hips up, using your lower abs. Come back to that high plank. Press your hips back up. Downward facing dog. That's it. You got it. Hiking those hips up. You got 3, 2, and 1. Back to those jumping jacks. Again, stepping it or hopping it. You're stepping, of course, alternating the legs. You can alternate those arms. Pencil jacks, seal jacks, jumping jacks. This is the last time you are doing jumping jacks. Keep it going. All right, high plank. Hiking up, tapping the opposite foot or staying opposite hand to foot. All right, come to your position, standing or in that plank. Your next set of cardio. You got those 2 lateral shuffles to a floor tap. Maybe it's 1 shuffle. Use what space you have. Maybe it's 3 or 5 shuffles. Keep it going. 10 seconds here. Engage your abs. Whether you're standing or you're in that high plank, you've got 3, 2, and 1. Come on up if you're on the floor. 2 shuffles, floor tap, 2 shuffles, 2 plus or minus. Keep it going. Chest is lifted. You've got bicycle crunches next. Elbows are wide, opposite elbow to knee. You can be on the floor or standing. That's it. You've got 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. Come on down to the floor. Give me those bicycles or stay standing. Your elbow does not have to tap your knee, but you do want them to move in that direction. Your core is engaged. Keep it going. That's it. 2 lateral shuffles to a floor tap. All right. Give me those shuffles and that floor tap. Keep it going. That's it. Stay with it. Just keeping your body moving. Bicycle crunches next. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Standing or on the floor. If you're on the floor, your elbows are wide. Your lower back is pressed into the floor. Slow and controlled. The lower your leg is, the more challenging it is for your core. Don't be afraid to lift that leg up if your back arches up. Keep it going. Exhaling as you crunch. Inhaling as you twist. We have those heel shuffle kicks in 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Give me those heel shuffle kicks. Keep a micro bend in the knees. Not a deep bend. You're just kicking those legs out. Lean your body back. Squeeze your glutes. Engage your abs. All right, let's see. We've got dead bugs next. Option to stay standing, Frankenstein arms, and alternating single leg, straight leg kick. You've got 2 and 1. Option if you're standing, your arms are directly out. You're lifting the leg. If you're on the floor, you're in that reverse table position. Arms up to the ceiling, Frankenstein arms, knees are bent, same or opposite arm, opposite leg extends, draw it in. Keep it going. That's it. Heel kick, and 2, and 1. Come on up. Round 2, last time doing this. Heel shuffle kicks. Kick it out. Maybe smile through it, relax your shoulders. Don't scrunch them up. And I always tend to scrunch my shoulders up when I'm thinking, or scrunch my forehead. Relax everything. Just focus on your feet. We have dead bugs, Frankenstein arms. You're standing. Alternating opposite straight leg kick if you're on the floor. Knees are bent. Opposite arm, opposite leg extends. Draw it in. If you're on the floor, same thing with those bicycles. Your back is glued to that floor, not a space of air or water. Anything can get between your lower back and that floor that it's on. If you notice that's lifting up or any discomfort, don't lower your feet as far. We have butt kicks coming up next. And 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Give me those butt kicks. This really makes us appreciate that 60-second breather at the end of this. But you are so strong. You got this. You're doing 16 minutes of work straight through. No breathers. You've got it. 10 seconds to go. Let's see what we have next. All right, hip width squat to an alternating straight side kick. Raise and lower. Give me that squat. Raise the leg. Squat. Raise the leg. Keep it going. Chest is lifted, so you're squatting down. You're drawing that leg directly out from your hip. Keep it going. Not much room behind me here. You've got it. Butt kicks coming up in 7. Stay with it. You are so strong. Last 3, 2, and 1. Give me those butt kicks. All right. Last time doing these butt kicks. I can promise you that. It's not part of the burnout, don't worry. We're right back to this hip width squat. You can keep your hands at heart center, hands to your hips, elbows wide. As you come to standing, alternating single leg straight, raise and lower. All right, come right into it. You're squeezing that glute. Your standing leg, as you kick the opposite leg out, that standing leg has a micro bend in it. Avoid locking out that knee. All right, your next set of cardio is in and out fast feet. In 7. That's 3, 2, and 1. Give me those fast feet, faster than before. Imagine you're playing hopscotch. You're trying to get in and out between those boxes. Keep it going. Maybe go a little bit faster. Maybe sink your hips lower, chest is lifted. All right, we have that wide plie squat. Elbows are wide. We're gonna crunch down, same elbow to same knee. Option to add that heel lift. All right, come on down. Option 1, keep those feet flat. Option 2, lift that heel. Bonus calf work. You're working those inner and outer thighs, just holding it in that plie, that wide squat. Bonus calf work with that heel raise. You're crunching your obliques. You are also stretching the oblique that you just crunched by going to the other side. In and out fast feet, and 2, and 1. All right. Give me those fast feet. Pick up the pace. You got it. It's just you and yourself. Don't stop now. Stay with it. Keep it going. In and out fast feet. That's 10. Wide plie squat, elbows wide, same elbows, same knee, coming up, and 2, and 1. All right, crunch it down. Maybe add that heel lift. Maybe lift that heel higher, coming up all the way onto your big toe. Maybe just your pinky toe. You've got it. As you crunch down, that top shoulder is stacked directly on the bottom. So you avoid rolling forwards or backwards. Controlling it here. Skaters in 5. Keep it going. All the way to the bell. All right, skate it out, side to side. That's it. If at any time you need to grab water, please do so. Come right back into it. These are fast 30-second intervals. So you blink and it goes by. Try to stay with as much as you can. All right, we have those alternating reverse lunge. Option 1, elbows wide. Option 2, clapping under that front knee. And 3, 2, and 1. Option 1. Again, your knee does not have to tap that floor. Maybe it comes close. You can also tap your hands or move them in that direction. Chest is lifted. As you draw that leg back, your bottom knee is directly under your hip. Your front knee is directly on top of your ankle. Skaters in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Last time doing these. Side to side. Maybe step wider. Kick that opposite leg further back. You got it. Maybe reach for the opposite foot. That makes you dizzy. Keep your body upright. All right, alternating reverse lunge. You've got less than 10. Yes, you can. You can do it. You are so strong. We have 2 sets after this. All right, give me those reverse lunge. Optional tap under. Slow it down if you need to. Your next cardio are those mountain climbers. Remember your options. Standing, alternating, single leg marches. You can lean diagonally against the wall. You can come down to all fours in a tabletop position or in a high plank. You can run it out or you can step it out in any of those variations. All right, mountain climbers. Run it out or step. Keep it going. We have that single leg good morning to a curtsy. Working that left leg back first. You're halfway there. Stay with it, just keep it moving. Run it out or step. You got 7. Very nice. That's 3, 2, and 1. Start your left leg back. Give me that good morning. Elbows wide. Come up. Curtsy. Left foot back. Stagger it. Good morning. Curtsy. Keep it going. That's it. As you come into that curtsy, keep your body upright. Mountain climbers, high knees. Step or run it. And 3, 2, and 1. All right. Draw those knees up towards the same shoulder, no matter what position you are in. Again, you can run it out. You can grab that wall. You can come to that tabletop with your knees directly under your hips. You're still driving that knee up. All right. Single leg good morning. Right leg staggers back, elbows are wide. Come down. Pull it up. Curtsy. Right back. Right leg stays back. So that right leg is staggered back the entire time. Very nice. Halfway there. 3 lateral high knees to a spike. So we're going to try to hold that opposite elbow and knee for just a breath. And then you're right back at it. Last one. All right. 3 lateral high knees. Opposite elbow to knee. Hold it. And switch. Heisman side to side. Doing an odd number, so you could do 5 if you really wanted to. Keeping it odd, so you're doing the opposite leg each time. All right, wide arm push-ups next. Remember your options, lean against the wall, elbows are wide, tabletop, high plank, knees down. You can also work as a wide arm chest press, coming onto your back. Keep it going, elbows are coming outward. You've got it. Your core is engaged. Keep it going. You've got 7. 3 lateral high knees. All right, join me. You have less than 60 seconds of work and you are almost done. Keep it going. Do not let the fatigue set in now. Push through. Just when you want to quit, that's when you push through even more. Find what motivates you. Keep it going. That's 5. We have narrow push-ups, so elbows tucked in underneath your shoulders. Again, high plank, tabletop. Maybe your knees are staggered back. Think of it like a chaturanga. Your wrists are under your shoulders. You're coming down and back up. You're working those triceps. You've got 10 seconds. Breather coming up. Stay with it. You got 3. Give me 1 more. Catch your breath. Grab a sip of water. To be honest, I completely forgot what the burnout is. Okay. Don't hate me. We are starting with burpees. I promise it's not all complete cardio. The rest of it, we're going to be on the floor. All right. So burpee of choice. If you don't want to do a burpee, you can walk out to an inchworm. We're still on the breather. Option burpee. You know what the burpee is. Step or hop. If you don't want to do a burpee, you can do an inchworm. Reach your arms up. Try to keep your feet moving during your breather. Walk it out. Walk it back in. You can add alternating shoulder raise. You can also just work from standing. Reach up. Reach down for your toes. Reach up, down for your toes. You've got 10 seconds, and we are starting with that burnout. So again, inchworm, burpee, or standing, toe to ceiling reaches. Keep it going. Inchworm, burpee, step or hop, maybe chest to deck, maybe a half burpee. Keep it going. You can also work just standing, reaching up and down. You've got 35 seconds here. If you're reaching up to the ceiling and down towards your toes, keep the knees bent as you reach down. You don't have to touch your toes. All right, keep it going. You're more than halfway there. Inchworm, burpee. Maybe adding that shoulder raise. If you're not doing a chest to deck burpee, keep it going. You've got 10 seconds. Then we're going to find a high plank, and we're going to hold it there. All right, find that high plank. Give me alternating shoulder taps, 1 of each. Alternate single leg kick. Come on down, right forearm down, left forearm down. Right kick, left kick, right hand forward, right hand down, left hand down. Shoulder tap, right kick, left forearm down this time. Come down to the low plank. Kick, kick. Left arm reach forward, right arm reach forward. Left hand down, right hand down. Keep it going. You're halfway there. Come down to low plank. Single leg kick. Reach it forward. Come up to the high plank. We're going to come onto our back next. We have suitcase crunches in 10. That's 5, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Extend your arms and leg long opposite directions. Crunch everything together. And extend. If you want more of a challenge, hover those limbs as you extend. You're standing. You can bring your arms up. Crunch down. So your elbows are bending. It's like you're sitting in a roller coaster and you're pulling the roller coaster down over your head, reaching up and down. Crunch your abs. Keep it going. You're halfway there. Suitcase crunches, standing or laying. You're on your back. Extend your arms and legs, hip width and shoulder width apart. If you'd like, hover those limbs. We have a glute bridge, raise and lower, coming up next. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. If you're standing, just keep it as a hip width squat. All right, roll back, plant your feet, arms by your side. This is it. Glute bridge, raise and lower. Keep it going. Squeeze the top. Squats or glute bridge, raise and lower. If you're in that glute bridge, your shoulders are pressed into the floor, your gaze is up towards the ceiling. If you're standing, ground through your feet. Press your hips back. All right, and 3, hold your hips up. If you're squatting, hold your hips low. Pulse the knees out. So if you're in that low squat, hold it low. Press the knees out ever so gently. If you're in that glute bridge, hold the hips high. Squeeze your glutes. Press your knees out. Whether you're squatting or in that glute bridge, imagine your glutes are a kitchen sponge. You want to get all that excess water out. You've got 10. Stay with it. That's 3, 2, and 1. You're on your back, curl yourself into a little ball. If you're standing, come on down to the floor. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Reach your arms and legs up towards the ceiling. Point, flex, circle out your ankles. Switch the direction. Draw your knees back in towards your chest. Rock and roll yourselves 3 times along your spine. Once you get there, gently cross your ankles, come to standing. Bring your feet wider than your hips. Circle out your wrists. Draw your right arm across your body, pulling forward at your forearm, avoiding your wrist or your elbow. Open and switch. Open. Draw the right elbow right behind your head. Keep your chin and chest lifted. Maybe circle out that wrist. Open and switch. Left elbow wide. Maybe circle out that left wrist. Release the arms down. Few options here. You can clasp your hands behind your back. Bring your thumbs towards your heels. You can also place your palms, fingers down, elbows pulled in, and lean back. Opening up your collarbone, your chest. Maybe roll your neck side to side. Unbind your hands, release your hands from your lower back, circle out your wrists. From here, ground through with your left leg. We're just going to swing that right leg forward and backward. You can also hold on to a bar or a ledge. And then swing it out and in. And drop behind. And then switching sides. Just that left leg forward and backwards. Keep a micro bend, that same leg. Avoid locking out that knee. Keep it nice and bent. Just forward and backwards. You can, of course, always hold on to a bar or a ledge or a wall if you'd like. And then drawing that leg forward, over. Drop behind. Then draw your feet back to wide stance. Nice big inhale. One more. Fantastic work today. Thank you all so very much for joining me.